Hi guys and welcome to Sarcastic Fish. Bear with me on this one. I have things I really hate about Christmas, but then things I like. Bear with. But this video is why I hate Christmas. Before we start there, I feel like there's one thing missing. Yes, this is indeed my white Christmas tree that I've bought myself, but Emma hates Christmas. It's a very complicated relationship. Like, if I had a Facebook status with Christmas, it would be the it's complicated one. It comes down to some very specifics. Okay, I will start with what I freaking hate, and I mean hate, about Christmas. Basically, anything about Christmas that is just really tacky. I hate tacky Christmas crap. I hate it. I hate it a lot, and it makes me angry, and I'm just like, I genuinely feel aggression towards it. I just hate tacky Christmas crap so much. And everything I just really don't like is like shitty Christmas music. I really hate Christmas music. Like all the Christmas classics, I can't. It's because I always feel like my ears are literally assailed with me. I'm just assailed with Christmas music, and I can't escape it. And it's literally there's something horrible clawing at my brain. That's what it feels like. It's like I have this weird physical reaction of just irritated and annoyed to Christmas. But tacky Christmas shit, I just have this innate reaction of just and I can't. I just can't. Okay, I just can't even finish my fucking sentence. Just to clarify, I don't hate Christmas carols. Big difference. I do not hate Christmas carols. I love Christmas carols. I hate tacky Christmas, just hate Christmas shit. I just hate it. Oh my god, and Christmas films. Bar Love Actually, I just don't like Christmas films. I've seen Elf a couple times, but it physically feels like torture watching it. I do really hate Elf. That's probably slightly controversial, but I really don't like it, and I don't like Christmas films. Chris, on the other hand, he loves Christmas, so I will watch all that stuff that's to humour him, but Bar Love Actually, but literally goes under my skin, and it makes my skin I'm actually having a cringy reaction to it just thinking about it. But speaking of elves, another thing is you know the whole elf on the shelf thing that parents are doing at the moment? That makes me really uncomfortable. It's mainly because I read this thing where people have compared it to I think it was communism, because the elves report back to Santa Claus if the children do something wrong. That's what you tell your kids. So it's the idea of these children being watched and observed, and then the child is then thinking, oh, I'm being watched and observed, and if I do this, I can't. Yeah, some parents do it fine, some of the vloggers I watch, Sakoni Joni's, they're doing it this year, and it's really sweet how they do it with their kids, but for me the concept makes me go, just this whole surveillance thing of your behaviour, can't speak in this video. I find it very hard to it can be fine, but it's never something I would ever do with my kids. But Elf on the Shelf? No. I think there's something fundamentally wrong about it. This is a classic, I think most people will agree with this. Consumerism of Christmas. Tackiness and consumerism of Christmas, it gets me really badly. I really hate it. I'm Catholic, so for me the whole religious aspect of Christmas is very important to me. So then to kind of see that washed away and replaced with a consumerist ideal of Christmas, it rubs me the wrong way. Completely. For example, why is it now in our modern Christmas that these companies are having a competition essentially of who can make the saddest, sweetest Christmas advert? Yeah, I get it, these adverts are really adorable and it's nice to see people do something different and a bit more creative and original. But the bottom line is, these companies are still trying to sell you crap. That's a fact, and I think people are oh, but sweet Christmas adverts, they're still trying to sell you stuff. They are. And I should know this because I have bought stuff from the people with the cutest Christmas adverts. The John Lewis advert got me. And I think it's so stupid because then obviously if you react to it, you remember it, and when you remember it, you're oh, where should I buy this one? I know, buy from John Lewis. You see how that works? But then the thing with the whole consumerism is, the whole consumerist aspect of it that I don't like as well is the way it puts pressure on people to then have to buy things for others. And yeah, I love giving presents, don't get me wrong, I really do. But then there's a lot of pressure on people for Christmas, and it's like, it must be like the shittest feeling, like if you really want to buy something for someone because you feel they really deserve it, but then you can't afford it. So it's that kind of thing of just, it can make people feel really shitty in terms of you're suddenly made aware of your own financial standing, I guess, in a way, because of what you know you can and cannot buy for your family and your friends. Basically, it reminds, perfect example. You know that bit in Mickey's Christmas where he sells his gold watch to be able, he sells his harmonica to be able to, essentially, they both sell something very personal to them, and with that money they buy like an accessory to the thing the other just sold. I'll see if I can find a clip and link down below, but that kind of summarises it in a thing for me, the whole consumerist. It's sad. It's just sad. And then back to pressures is like the pressure of like hosting and having the perfect Christmas. Because I've seen the stresses put on people I know, and it's like, it takes all the fun out of it for them. I think it's really shitty and it's really sad because there's so much pressure to have a good time. I'm the kind of person who does not do very well if I'm like under the pressure where I have to have fun or it's expected of me to have fun. Then I like weirdly, I can't actually deal with that kind of pressure. So then I like have a weird reaction to it and then just don't enjoy myself. Just social pressures aren't great. Oh, that's kind of, yeah, that's where this is going. And again, like I said, I really don't like the idea that the religious aspect of it is kind of washed over, and like, it does bother me in all honesty. But, however, is one thing I did realise about this. When you separate the religious aspect of Christmas and you do make it more consumerist and stuff, in a way you flatten it so that Christmas can be enjoyed by everybody. So I guess there is a there's an alright side to the consumerist aspect of it, because it makes Christmas more accessible to everyone, because there's not this emphasis on the religious aspect. However, being Catholic, I personally, I miss it, because it's not as obvious to me in everyday life. Because when you're little, you do the nativity, so then it's more prevalent to you, but then being now, I'm an adult, seeing that removed is kind of, I find it a bit sad. Speaking of the nativity, on to things I do like about Christmas. Yay! I can't end this on a bummer. I love Christmas carols. I think they're so wonderful. Like, carol services have always been one of my favourite things. It's all this Christmas cheer, and then it's just really happy, and then it's just, I just love it. Oh, that's another thing. Like, everybody gets really festive and really happy, which is great, but then, like, Christmas ends, and then you have January and February, which is still dark and shit. But then there's no Christmas cheer. If you move all the like Christmas cheer to like last a bit longer, that would be great. I really like the religious aspect of it. I like nativity sets. Like on this Christmas tree, I have a mini nativity set because I just find it very. Some people are gonna be like, Emma, your tree is tacky Christmas. It's not. It's stylized Christmas. I promise. I love like green and like red flashy crap. It just drives me fucking insane. My mum has like quite a big nativity set, and we like put it in front of the fireplace, and it's very big, and it's just, I really, really like that nativity set because it's just more purely religious. That doesn't make any sense, does it? No. I really like Christmas lights. Because I like fairy lights anyway, so it's just like when the whole world is like, fairy lights everywhere, I'm like, okay, I can live with this. Like, everything's just a bit more pretty and glittery. Like, am I ever going to say no to glitter? No. Tasteful. Taste for Christmas decor. I have a very specific vision of what I want my Christmas to look like. Very specific. And so anything that I feel doesn't comply with that, I count as tacky, and then I hate it, and then I hate Christmas. But I just have a very stylized idea of what I want Christmas to be. It's probably just because I want an expensive Christmas, but that's my own issues. And the thing is, I also really like giving presents. I really like giving presents, and I really like wrapping presents. Like, if you watch my vlogs, you know I've been buying my Christmas presents since October. But like, for those same reasons is why I like people's birthdays. Not my own birthday, other people's birthdays. So it's like, then I don't feel like I need Christmas to fulfill that enjoyment. Personally, my favourite time of this year is always New Year's. New Year's is my favourite time of the year, which is strange because it's the last and the first bit of the year. But for me, I think that's always been much more important than Christmas has. Also, being Belgian, I have like St. Nicholas, which is 5th of December, so I have like 5th of December, Christmas, and New Year's. So yeah, I guess that is a slightly disjointed interpretation of why I hate Christmas. But then also what I do love about it. To summarise, I hate Christmas because of any Christmas tack. I just can't do tacky Christmas. But then also the social pressures it puts on people, and I just really don't like those. But then I love Christmas because it really, when it brings everybody together, and you can, I really like giving people gifts. I I like wrapping and decorating, and that's fun. I like making everything look really pretty, but then I have a very specific idea of what I like and think is pretty. And it's just nice to have everybody a bit more festive. Leave one thing you love and one thing you hate, because I feel like nobody completely loves Christmas. Apart from Chris, who's been playing Christmas music since November. That's another thing I hate for Christmas. People who stop playing Christmas music in November. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I will see you guys next week. Bye. That's when I like really weirdly react to it. I'm like,